Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jeranism, back with another video for you today. Let's start out with an important news update.
Good afternoon. As many of you are aware, there's currently some news breaking out of Afghanistan, so I just want to give you a quick update. At around 7 p.m. local time in Afghanistan last night, the United States military used a GBU-43 weapon in Afghanistan. The GBU-43 is a large, powerful, and accurately delivered weapon. We targeted a system of tunnels and caves that ISIS fighters used to move around freely, making it easier for them to target U.S. military advisors and Afghan forces in the area. The United States takes the fight against ISIS very seriously, and in order to defeat the group, we must deny them operational space, which we did. The United States took all precautions necessary to prevent civilian casualties and collateral damage as a result of the operation.
This is the joke, right? Have you seen this yet? This is the MOAB, the MOAB, the mother of all bombs. That's the best bomb there is. And not only does it look fake, it looks incredibly weak. I mean, here I am going frame by frame, and as you can see, I mean, this looks about as legit as my full X watch. Who is believing this stuff? Who is falling for or getting fooled by this kind of propaganda? Terrible. This is the best weapon we have. This is it. Could blew up like half a city block. That's the best we got. I think we're giving these guys too much credit. Satellites and space travel. I mean, even if this is real, even if, look how weak it is. I mean, it's got to be a total joke. In fact, the two news stories we're going to talk about today, both of them will make you shake your head. So this is the mother of all bombs, huh? So they call it MOAB. Should stand for Mini Odd Annoying Bomb. The GBU-43 had a cost of development of only $314 million, and each one of them only costs $16 million. It's not bad. Where can I get one?
You're about to witness the mother of all bombs. At least, that's what the Massive Ordnance Air Blast Bomb, or MOAB, has been unofficially christened by its creators.
Well, it's tremendously powerful.
This particular weapon is the largest conventional weapon ever built in the sense of the amount of explosive being carried.
As the largest ever satellite-guided air-delivered weapon in history, the MOAB is big on firepower. This 30-foot monster weighs more than 21,000 pounds and carries close to 10 tons of H6 explosive.
I mean, I'm sorry, this bomb is just not impressive. I would say maybe on its very best day, it could take out a Taco Bell. And I mean a regular Taco Bell, not one with the Pizza Hut next door. That one would stand through this little weekly blast that they want to tell us is the biggest bomb in the history of the world, other than the A-bomb. Sure.
Used extensively in Vietnam, it was nicknamed the Daisy Cutter.
The Daisy Cutter's primary mission was obstacle clearing in jungles.
So on the bright side, at least our bombs certainly seem to be getting at least a little bit better. Look at this one. My daisies! Look what you've done to my daisies! In a second, you'll see that there's actually somebody whose job it is to clean that bomb.
That has the impact to the target.
The world's largest non-nuclear weapon, MOAB is over 30 feet long and weighs more than 21,000 pounds.
Now, I can attest that there's at least one bomb that comes very close, if not destroys, this one. So I don't know why they keep calling it the biggest ever made. I've seen some pretty good ones that have equal stature to this one, like this box. But not just the whole box. You gotta deep dive in there. I'll show you. It's called the TNT Freefall. And its explosion is about equal to the MOAB, the mother of all bullshit.
I see you got the snakes and sparklers. Where's good stuff? Good stuff? This is the good stuff. Snakes and sparklers. Are you nuts, dude? You need stuff to explode. Go boom. Why is that? So you're gonna tell me that you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming Mimi? No. Oh, come on, man. You don't got no lady fingers, buzz buttles, snicker bombs, church burners, finger blasters, gut busters, zippity doo-dahs, crap flappers? No, I don't. You're gonna stand there, owning a fireworks stand, and tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, cherry bombs, nipsy daisers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser? No.
All right, now I just happened to find the video of the bomb that was dropped in Afghanistan. So we'll watch this. And at the end of this, if you think that it's real, please contact Bob from Glowbusters, because I know he's got a beachfront property he's looking to sell there in Colorado. So give him a call. There is no way this is real. Some nonsense. But the good thing is, and I've said this every video, or I try to make sure I do your own research. Don't trust me. I could be wrong. So you're best to review evidence and make your own mind up rather than ever listen to somebody else. Nope, we just got the MOAB. Well, at the very least, I figured our military would have some devastating bombs, some cool toys, but it doesn't look like it after all. All right, and you ready for news story number 2 now? That news belongs to Jarrah White. You might remember him. He's done some good work in the area of Apollo hoax footage and the idea that we did not go to the moon. So I've always liked the kid until today. He had a huge objection to anybody questioning SpaceX and their landings, saying that they were absolutely true. Made a video about it, highlighting the challenge that I put out earlier this week, and showing here Dave Weiss emulating the Falcon 9 coming back as its first stage and landing upright. And then I did one as well. Here's Jarrah, in case you haven't seen him before. He's got the moon in the background. Or the Earth. Can't tell which one that is. I think it's the Earth. But he used to do some good work like that, and then he got caught up in physical attraction. So now you'll find him in his comment section and in his videos denouncing Flat Earth, talking about SpaceX, how great SpaceX is. Congratulations, SpaceX. Like they're really going up there. See, Jarrah doesn't realize that he fell into the hands of what you might call the Cybrel factor, which is once you've seen that, you've then allowed your mind to believe that there is space travel and that somebody was up there looking back at the Earth. In my opinion, that is the incorrect assumption. So the text says, here's SpaceX's CRS-8 live feed. Jarrah, do you understand that something can say live on it and it not be a live feed? This landing could have taken place months ago. How would you know any different? You wouldn't. The thing could be a partially blown up helium balloon that they dropped from a helicopter 100 feet above that barge. But you look at it, see the words live, and say that must mean it's true. Well, in that case, here we're looking at the live view from my front yard. And it says live right on it. What more do you need besides that? So there you have it, Picasso in my front yard. Whoa! I probably got to go outside now after you just saw that. Took out my front yard, my mailbox and everything. I'm just kidding. It's not my place of residence. I was lying. Yes, I know it does happen. Sometimes men can do that. They can put a lot of things on the screen like live when they don't mean live. But Jarrah, I guess, doesn't quite get that yet. Quite a few things he doesn't get. In fact, he's staring at the very films that I'll be using in a little bit to show you why the SpaceX launch of that CRS-8 was a complete and total fraud. So he keeps looking, and now we've got the drone card out there. And then, of all people, Jarrah White makes the comment on the top of this video, "Oh dear, look at that, no camera cut. Guess SpaceX is not fake X after all." Oh no, you're wrong, it is. So, is that all it takes from you, Jarrah? Is that it? Just a video of the landing and you know it must be true? Well then, I have this for you.
Picking up some dust.
Watch that and explain how it works.
Forward, drifting to the right a little. 30 seconds. Forward, drift. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here.
Wow, Jarrah White, what a clown. Let's see here. So denialism, did I win? No. You want to put my entry on your channel, or is it too truthful for you? It's not truthful. I don't want it anywhere near my channel because you're a fanboy space worshiper. Your research is absolute garbage. You make garbage videos. You're a liar, which I'll show here in 2 minutes. You block me from commenting on your channel. You act like you know something when, as I'll show, you know nothing. So either you are stupid, that's number one, or number two, you, sir, are crushing hard on Elon Musk. And obviously, you aren't thinking straight the last 2 days. My guess is because he hasn't been there stroking your hair as you fall asleep in his lap. Well, after this, let's see if you admit that you were wrong and that you're sorry. Although, we know that's going to be real tough and probably not going to happen, since we all know you'd have to get Elon's permission, since clearly Alright, so let's look at some works of this sellout fanboy. You'll see here on his little post, he said, "I challenge all flat earthers and space travel deniers, please provide a time code where the raw footage, the video on the right, cuts or glitches up or blacks out. Because that means that it's fake. If it cuts or glitches, it's fake. If it doesn't, it's real." That's the kind of research these people are doing. Good luck to you if you're still following him after this video. Now let's go ahead and call him out for being the liar that he is. You'll see here he's talking about, if you're going to claim it was played in reverse, talking about the landing of the rocket, please explain why the smoke is not getting sucked back into the engines, as it would do if the footage was indeed played backwards. And if you're going to claim it's all CGI, please explain how thousands of civilians in Cape Canaveral saw these rockets take off and land with their own eyes. Sorry, the thing landed on a barge in the middle of the ocean. 0 people saw it with their own eyes. That's a lie. Next line. And while you're at it, please explain why we have amateur video footage recorded by said civilians clearly showing the Falcon 9 touchdown. We have 0 amateur videos of the video in question. Keep lying, Jarrah. You just exposed yourself for what you are. A fanboy. And truly, you sold out. You sold out. You sold out. And then he shows here, oh dear, look at that, no camera cut. Guess SpaceX is not fake X after all. Because as everyone knows, again, that's the only way that we find out if people are fake or not, is by whether or not the camera cuts. Wake up, dude. And just because one little video might show them actually landing something doesn't make the entire operation on the up and up. SpaceX is fake X. They're a fraud, and you're backing them probably because you have your head in Elon Musk's lap. Enjoy that. Sell out. All right, time to prove this as the nonsense hoax it is. So Jarrah, I unsubbed you. I only follow good researchers, not fanboys who can't even do basic research. So let me show you the fakery in the landings, and then people can unfollow Jarrah like I did. First up, we are watching 2 different views of the rocket. This is the rocket view as it's coming down, and the other one's the helicopter view. All right, so it's very important that you realize what we're looking at here. Again, the view on the left is pointed down towards the rocket, and the view on the right, the rocket will come in from the right part of your screen. Now, think about this. The rocket on the right side, on the bottom right, is coming in and then traveling across the drone ship, landing on the far end. Then look at the rocket cam, and you'll notice that the rocket comes in and lands on the near side. So I'm sure you already see the point I'm trying to make here. This red dotted line represents the camera view from the rocket as it enters and lands closest to the edge it was traveling towards, while the green line in the last video came in from out yonder, crossed over the middle X, and also ended up in that same spot. And the blue line represents the next video that you see, where coming in that direction off one of the shorter ends was another rocket. Absolutely impossible. They're all different. Whether it's CGI, whether it's smoke and mirrors, whether it's helium balloons, doesn't matter. What does matter is, Jarrah, you're dead wrong. And that space is a simulation. It's fake. It's being used to enslave humanity, and people like Jarrah White, who think they're awake, can't see past their own nose. Again, you may need to think on this for a second, but basically, like I said, the red is from the rocket cam. The green was the first ship we saw come across the barge, and the blue was the one that we just saw that came from out yonder off one of the shorter arms. Somebody want to explain to me how that's possible? Of course not. But SpaceX is fake X. Lastly, congratulations are in order for SpaceX for doing another successful hoax job. And Jarrah White, enjoy your clown card. It is now official. And again, you sold out. You sold out. Guys, be kind to each other. Guys, be kind to each other. Don't lie to each other. And open your mind, because there is truth inside. Till next time, this has been Jeranism. Peace!
As a result of the operation.
This is the joke, right? Have you seen this yet? This is the MOAB, the MOAB, the mother of all bombs. That's the best bomb there is. And not only does it look fake, it looks incredibly weak. I mean, here I am going frame by frame, and as you can see, I mean, this looks about as legit as my full X watch. Who is believing this stuff? Who is falling for or getting fooled by this kind of propaganda? Terrible. This is the best weapon we have. This is it. Could blew up like half a city block. That's the best we got. I think we're giving these guys too much credit. Satellites and space travel. An important news update.
Good afternoon. As many of you are aware, there's currently some news breaking out of Afghanistan, so I just want to give you a quick update. At around 7 p.m. local time in Afghanistan last night, the United States military used a GBU-43 weapon in Afghanistan. The GBU-43 is a large, powerful, and accurately delivered weapon. We target
Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jeranism, back with another video for you today. Let's start out with
targeted a system of tunnels and caves that ISIS fighters used to move around freely, making it easier for them to target U.S. military advisors and Afghan forces in the area. The United States takes the fight against ISIS very seriously, and in order to defeat the group, we must deny them operational space, which we did. The United States took all precautions necessary to prevent civilian casualties and collateral damage